This week on Country Music Junkies, we have a new artist to introduce you to. Her name is Callie Twisselman, and I'm so pleased to be joined by Callie on the phone. Callie, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Great, thank you. So pleased to be speaking with you. I want to kick things off with your current single, Hung Me on the Line. Can you tell listeners the story behind that song and why it is so important to you?
Well, this song is pretty neat to me. A friend of mine wrote it, so I always loved it, and I recorded it actually about a year and a half ago and decided that I wanted to put it out. And it's just, a song about the guy up and leaving the girl, and, a lot of people have gone through that probably. So
of course.
It actually is, it's touching to me because I've been through a breakup this past year, and it's just, I love the beat line behind it too, the bass, and just like kind of an original, unique sound. So that's what really made me want to sing it and record it, and I thought the fans and people would love it. So.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about the current CD, Party Lights. Hung Me on the Line is off of that album. What else can fans expect to hear from that in terms of the sound and the stories that you're telling?
Party Lights. Most of those songs, every song I wrote off of that EP, it's basically like my diary on a CD. But they can expect to hear like a fun party song, obviously Party Lights, like having barbecue, playing music in the backyard, to like your romance song, like Still in Love with You, being in love with someone that's not in love with you. And then just like your revenge song, Fireball. So you get a little piece of everything on there. You should definitely go check it out on iTunes.
Excellent. Well, fans, be sure to check out Party Lights by Callie Twisselman. Now, Callie, I want to talk about how you got into country music. I understand you compete in the rodeo, you ride horses, so you're the ultimate country girl. So what brought you into kind of country music and wanting to pursue this as a career?
Well, growing up on a ranch, I've always been in the country, and my mom was actually a country singer, and she was wanting to pursue that herself, so I kind of grew up around that, and just always loved music and listening to country music from my parents, and just decided out of high school that was something that I wanted to do, and kind of started writing music while I was in high school and playing the guitar, and just grew a love for it. So.
That's awesome. That is really cool. And now, how important is the songwriting aspect to you? I mean, you mentioned that you had songwriting credits on the Party Lights CD. How important is that for you in developing and evolving the stories that you're singing about?
Songwriting is especially just as important to me as the singing. It's something I've always loved, and I really love taking things from real life and people and putting it on paper and making a song that people can connect to, and just hope that they can, relate to them.
Absolutely. That makes sense. Now, you've opened for some pretty reputable artists, Florida Georgia Line, Lee Brice, Frankie Ballard. Is there anything that you've learned from opening for those huge acts? When I opened for Florida Georgia Line, I actually, watching them, they put on such a crazy show that it's like the audience is so engaged, and they are making sure everybody's having a good time, and they put like their all into it. I learned that you just have to go up there and be yourself and have fun, and everybody's going to feed off of that. Excellent. Now, if fans want to connect with you, obviously they can check out Party Lights on iTunes, as you mentioned earlier, but if they want to connect directly with you via social media, where can they do that?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook under Callie Twisselman. I'm always doing something on there. And then Instagram, my handle is @CallieTwist. And then Twitter, it's also @CallieTwist. And then my website is CallieTwisselman.com, which you'll find everything on there, all the links to, iTunes and YouTube, my videos, and then my clothing line, which we haven't talked about yet, but that's on there too.
That's a perfect segue into my next question. So you have a clothing line, Sassy Girl is the name of that clothing line. How did that happen? And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Sassy Girl, that I did kind of new. It was this past year, the last probably 4 months, I just started it. So I actually always loved fashion because I was out in the middle of nowhere. And, I always wanted to dress up and when I was younger and didn't really have anywhere to go. So I just, would dress up at home and stuff.
Right.
And then I was like, I like fashion and clothes, so I decided I wanted to put out a line. Some friends of mine had their own clothing line, and they talked about maybe doing like a deal together where, I'll be their featured line, and then it just kind of broke off from there. And then Sassy Girl, the name came from my nieces and nephews call me Sassy.
Oh.
So I thought that would be kind of fun to make it kind of meaningful name. And
For sure. Now, can you describe the style of clothing if fans want to check it out? Is there sort of a style or a vibe to it?
It's like a country chic kind of style. Like everything, I would wear, you can find some fringe pieces on there, some cute dresses, long dresses, some blouses, yeah.
Perfect. Well,
Lots of different things.
That's amazing. Well, good for you for being able to do that. That is very cool. Fans, be sure to go to CallieTwisselman.com, find links to her social media along with the Sassy Girl clothing line if that is of interest to you as well. Callie, thank you so much for chatting with us today, and we look forward to speaking with you again soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me.